The diplomatic dynamics in Northeast Asia are complex to say the least, with historical and territorial differences meeting head-on with security concerns. But the relationship between North Korea and Japan have been cozying up of late, and our Connie Kim reports on the latest developments.
For the first time since North Korea and Japan came to agreement on opening an investigation into the whereabouts of the Japanese abductees kidnapped by the North decades ago, 9 Japanese nationals arrived in Pyongyang on Thursday. They'll be visiting the burial sites of relatives who died in the communist state after the Second World War.
After a lot of efforts between the Japanese and North Korean government, our hope has finally come true.
There have been 8 visits like this one since 2012, but yesterday's comes amid a new dynamic in Sino-Japanese relations. Diplomats from Tokyo and Pyongyang will meet in China next week to discuss the details of a probe into the abduction of Japanese citizens in the 1970s and 80s. North Korean officials are set to explain how a special committee plans to carry out its investigation. Now, if Japan feels the North is doing enough to reopen the probe, unilateral sanctions imposed by Tokyo on the North Korean regime could be eased, including the lifting of a ban on North Korean vessels into Japanese ports. The recent diplomatic moves are being watched closely by China and South Korea. South Korean ties with Japan remain frosty over differences regarding historical matters, while China appears to be drifting apart from the North over its continued provocations. On the other hand, Japan and North Korea seem to be drawing closer. Connie Kim, Arirang News.